Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here today with Gates of Olympus 1000. We're going to give this one another shot here and see if we can get a couple of good wins out of the new version of Zeus here. The new golden clad version of Zeus. One more scatter would have been all I needed. Just give me the 4 scatters, get me into the bonus. We spun into a bonus yesterday. There's no reason you can't spin me into a bonus now, and you hang on to those blue multipliers for the bonus games, young man. Anyhow, thanks for joining me. We're going to see if we can spin our way into that big bonus by using our free gold coins here. And then we're going to go ahead and just buy our way into a bunch of bonuses and see if we can get a good win out of old Zeus here. Once again, this is Gates of Olympus 1000. It's basically the exact same as the original Gates of Olympus, except now there's a 1000x multiplier that I will probably never ever see, but I'm sure going to go hunting for it from time to time. While I'm hunting for that, you should be hunting for that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so yet. And while you're down there, hit the like button as well. They both really help out the channel, and I very much appreciate the support on both of them. In return, I'll upload a video every single day for you to watch, and occasionally, if I remember, I'll even do some shorts, but don't quote me on that one because those don't happen too often. Honestly, it's a time thing. Sometimes I just don't get to it. Sometimes I don't think of it. It is what it is. Alright, so we did not get into a bonus here, so let's go ahead and go down to a 5,000 coin bonus to start off with. Now, I didn't come back in here with a flat, regular, 40,000 coins like I usually do. I just took whatever was left over from yesterday's video and brought it here with me. There we go, we get a 2x on the board. We certainly use more than that, but it's not a bad start. 2x's aren't too bad if you get them early and you get a lot of them. They add up. But you have to get connections, otherwise it doesn't really matter. You know how the game works. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a fantastic day while you're watching Zeus put multipliers up on the screen for absolutely no reason. I mean, hopefully your day is going better than his, because he's putting in a lot of work and he's not getting any results. And I appreciate the effort, but I don't want him to tire himself out because we have a few more bonus fights to go here. And I'd really hate for to use up all that magic before we get to it. This one's kind of a lost cause, so unless we end up with a full screen full of top symbol, which if you don't know is that red circle with a crown in it right there, I don't think we're going to be able to come out with much on this one. Hourglasses, maybe? Yellows or rings? Nope. Either one of those would have been good, and then he could have thrown a 100x multiplier on top of it, would have made everybody here happy. But 1,110 coins is absolutely not the result we're looking for when you paid 5,000 coins to play the game, and you only get about 20% or 25% of them back. Definitely not what you're looking for. So, second time around here, we're already a few spins in, and we finally have a 3x on the board. Can we get a red one, please? No extra red, but we did get the extra multiplier, giving us an 8x, which is definitely a better spot than we were in last time. We now have a 14x on the board with 11 spins to go. Much better setup. Now we just need the execution, which is always the problem. You can have a fantastic multiplier with, 9 spins left to go and then dead spin 8 spins in a row. And it is really both the blessing and the curse of this game, because if you don't dead spin out, you're probably going to win a whole bunch on the way. This, however, is what happens more often than not. I didn't mean to manifest the dead spins. That was not my intention. I'm sorry that that happened. I'm sorry that I had to have that happen. I'm sorry you had to watch it, but we have a 21x now with 2 spins left to go. There's still hope, but not a whole heck of a lot. Hey, there's our hope paying off. Look at that. That should be enough to get us into a profit for the bonus here. 25x and 150 coins gives us 6,800, which is definitely more than 5,000. Final spin. Final spin is, of course, a dead spin, but we had already made profit. We're going to go ahead and jump up to a 6,000 coin bonus buy here and push our luck a little bit. Why would I think it would pay out 2 times in a row? Apparently I'm delusional, but we're going to try it anyway. Now just one more cup in the top right there. Oh, we got 2 of them. Now preferably some sort of multiplier. Thank you for the 2x. It is more than I expected, but not as much as I was hoping for. The one thing you will start to notice if you watch or play this game enough is that if you have a single symbol at the top, a lot of times when it drops down, it'll have another of the same symbol come with it. They like to come down in pairs. So it really does help if you're looking for, say, a single purple to come down, and there's a one purple. It probably has another one on top of it, unless it gets blocked by, you know, a multiplier or something. And as you watch these fall, you should see 2 more greens come in, unless the multiplier came out, and that took the space, so it would have been a green. Not in that literal spot, but the part in the code that would have been that spot. Man, that 12x would have been really nice, as would have those top symbols had been enough to hit. Those are 2 spins in a row with good potential, but no results. I don't know, maybe purple? And anything here is a long shot. I guess multiplier? No multiplier. All right. Hey, we got a top symbol hit. Look at that. And we're going to have a 13x for it. So that is definitely okay. That is definitely enough to put us into a profit. That's over 11,000 coins. Not often we get top symbol hits, especially with an actual multiplier. Usually it's a, you know, top symbol we have like a 2x or a 3x, never with a 13. Although we're at 15 now for the last 2 spins. Another good screen. Okay, that's going to give us a 17x unless you want to add more to it, and you don't. 17x going into the final spin here on what is already more than a double up. That 20x on the final spin sure looked nice, but 16,664 on a 6,000 coin buy also looks nice too. Let's go ahead and try another 6,000 coin bonus buy here. Let's see if we can keep the party rolling. Wow, that 14x is a real miss there. I mean, obviously it was an 8 and a 6. But, you know, that's how math works. It was a 14x. It just wasn't a blue one. 7x, however, is okay. Considering a second ago we had 0. And Zeus is trying. Take a couple of spins off, take a breather. Gotcha. Okay, now we have a connection. Now throw one out there. There you go. That's how that works. Every time we make a connection, you put a multiplier out there. Don't do the multiplier first. You're just wasting your effort. Eventually, Zeus will learn. He's a young pup. He's got time before he figures out, you know, how to do his job correctly. Okay, we're up to 15x total. It's only going to be for 1 more spin, but maybe we'll get a last spin save here. Final spin is a dead spin, not a last spin save. Let's jump up to a 7,000 coin now. If you haven't noticed by now, I tend to do 2, sometimes 3 bonus buys on at a single bet level, and then I usually go up 1 from there on the next one for another couple of spins, unless it's just going crazy. If we do like a 6,000 coin bet level and then all of a sudden we get a you know, 2 500x's in a row, I'll leave it there. That, by the way, was another top symbol hit for 700. Unfortunately, we only had a 6x, but it was better than having nothing for sure, which has definitely been the case in the past. We are now up to a 12x with 10 spins left to go. I mean, Gates of Olympus 1000 right now is being relatively kind to us in our setups. And obviously not too bad in execution either. I mean, even 5,000 out of 7 where we sit right now is actually pretty good for Zeus. It's not unheard of to have a 7,000 coin buy and win, you know, 800 coins. All right, so we are now up to a 17x for the last 3 spins here. We only need about 700 coins to break even and then turn things into a profit. So 1 more good hit will do. It's going to have to happen on the final spin, though. We all know that the final spin is not going to give us what we want. I mean, any multiplier would have given us what we needed to get over, so of course it wasn't going to happen. But 6380 out of 7,000 is definitely not terrible. And when you're playing Gates of Olympus, of course the goal in the end is not terrible. that's a horrible thing to strive for. It'll be like if I went to work and then I came home and said, you know, hey, somebody said, hey, how was your day? And I would say, well, it wasn't terrible. Like, is that really what you're looking for? Years ago, George Carlin, the comedian, went off on one of his rants where now they were calling kids minimally exceptional in schools in order to foster their self-confidence and self-esteem. But he saw right through that. And rightfully so. And I feel like not terrible is the same thing as being minimally exceptional. So from now on, that's how I'm going to refer to these terrible bonus buys. As you can see right here, the final spin is a dead spin. 1120 coming back on 7,000. That is minimally exceptional. We're going to move up to a 10,000 coin bonus buy here. We're going to finish off with the large bonus buy for the video. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me and dealing with my just general ramblings and rantings that have absolutely no direction or meaning. And I thought for sure we would have had yellows on that one. Definitely got hourglasses, however. Yeah, lots of room for multipliers. No, you don't feel like doing it? You too tired? Just don't have it in you anymore? Nope, we're just going to wait till the very next spin to put one out there. Thank you very much for that one, Zeus. Sometimes, I don't know what to say about the things that he does. It's almost like he knows. We get one more top symbol? Nope, but a 5X is okay. Only 7 spins left to make usage of it. But all it takes is one good spin. One good spin and a 500x multiplier. It's really the 500x multiplier is what I need on a connection, not so much the one good spin. We could have a very terrible connection and have the 500x make up for it. All right, 2 spins left to go with an 11x multiplier. I don't think we're getting back to even on this one. Final spin to save us. Final spin's a dead spin. Once again, minimally exceptional on that one. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.